Roger. Okay. How's the SWR's weekend work? VK3 TPM, VK3 Foxtrot Alpha Romeo returning. Yeah, good morning to one and all. Good morning. Sort of winter's well and truly hit Melbourne. So I'm feeling the effects of it, a little bit under the weather. So the equalizer of the voice here is gone baritone. Slightly in that regard. Band conditions overall have been pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. So the main activity here is I used to run a remote station quite successfully many years ago via satellite. So I'm just been fiddling around how to run FreeDV over that remote over a remote satellite link. So it's just trying to get audio and PTT set up as well, and then that can also assist me in my endeavours of putting FreeDV into the vehicle and running mobile as well. And back in your report last time, Peter, I went onto the blog, the FreeDV blog, and noticed. Yeah, I thought AJ was giving a good summary of the next development and some of the testing and that they're doing and some of the goals they're trying to achieve in terms of strengthening the codec in the wake of having interference. Believe it or not, so there we are. I think everybody's everybody's at least receiving me reasonably well there, Peter. So hopefully the band conditions are improving. The VK3 TPM, VK3 FAR.
3 TPM, VK3 JF. Yeah, as you mentioned, I'm running the version of Thetis, which I need to run the software part of my Apache Labs and radio. It's now got an integrated version of RAID, which has been developed by SV1 EIA in Greece. So I've been running that about the last 2 days. So it doesn't do a full implementation of FreeDV, and that the graphs are missing, but it does provide metering of sync and signal to noise ratio and those sorts of things. Some reason or other I can't get the transmit microphone graph operating, so I'm a bit unaware of what's happening with my transmit audio, but apart from that, it's doing a fairly good job. Also provides the opportunity to, it allows Thetis to use both receivers and run RAID on both receivers, so if you don't get silly just listening to one conversation, you can potentially listen to two simultaneously. To me, that's tough, but technically it's possible. So that's probably the biggest news over the last week is very seamless implementation of RAID in the Thetis SDR environment. Has the advantage of allowing you to go back to using the microphone and speaker and so forth actually attached to the radio hardware, rather than needing to plug separately into the PC. And everything's on the one screen, so quite good from all of those points of view. VK3 TPM in the group, VK3 JF.
Yeah, VK3 TPM in the group, VK3 KEZ. So Windows always does that to me. I delayed the update anyhow. You may remember last week I was reporting that I was taking the hard drives out of all my old desktops and taking them to the transfer station. When I got to the transfer station, the e-waste pile was a revelation. And you get that effect where you go to the chip and the stuff that's in the tip is better than what you're dumping. I resisted temptation, but I can see now that e-waste is going to be a real problem. VK3 TPM in the group, VK3K is
VK3 2PM VK5 ABE. Yes, I am receiving you quite well. Actually, that's probably what it was. I remember now you're saying something about having the active window actually open for the spacebar to work. It didn't. So I was a bit hesitant then getting back. Had to find my mouse and click on the ETT thing. Yes, I'm receiving most people fairly well, except that Sydney, which is a bit far away from me, which is understandable, and it looks like you're probably not receiving me very well at all either. Nice sunny day here that's calm, which is a bit of a difference. Radio setup seems to be working okay. Yeah, still a couple here that haven't seemed to have caught on that you've changed frequency and we're transmitting every now and again, which was cutting you out. Because even though we've moved up, it still seems to pick up 7177 here. Yep, enough of that. Back to the group.
VK3 TPM VK5 RA returning radio. Yeah, just a sec. I turned it off because it interferes. I just do one click away. It's the pen lens shed at Penrith, New South Wales. So yeah, you'll be able to find it in Western Sydney. Yeah, FreeDV with RADE version 1 radio. So yeah, it's a good one, and it's got all the other modes in there, like I think we've got D-Star and XDN. So it's haven't received anything on those modes, but still, apart from that, it works quite well there, Peter, over VK3 TP and VK5RA.
Morning, gentlemen. Hopefully this is working well. VK7 Hotel Oscar Bravo in Hobart on the eastern side of the city. And forgive me if this isn't working. I don't know whether it is or isn't because I've only basically just installed this over the last, well, it's taken me 2 or 3 weeks to get it going. And I think it's working. But it's really fantastic to hear a group of people having a bit of a chat here this morning. Because I do notice it is fairly light for most of the day when it comes to VKs. I don't have a lot of luck picking up anything else, unfortunately, apart from VKs. But it has taken a little bit of effort to get this thing going, and with luck and a fair breeze, it is working. Signals are coming in beautifully from all over the place at the moment. I just lost the fellow in Adelaide, though, a few months ago. But he's hoping that you can hear me there. VK Hotel Oscar Bravo. Back to you.